Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. He closed his door. Yeah, there we go. Nobody's here yet.
Just gives you a glare. Make you like a superstar.
Yeah, I look like a superstar. Anyway, guys.
Superstar.
Are we gonna have anybody here? Who knows? I did not advertise. I try not to do that anymore. I'm curious to see who remembers and who just clicks the follow link. But I was curious to see how you guys are doing. I've been outside working all freaking day long.
Tell them what.
Because I locked myself out. Hooch was out spending all my damn money. And she was spending my money for hours and hours. And so I was locked out and had to poop out in the woods. Not really.
You really pooped in the woods?
No, I didn't poop in the woods. I kind of lost the urge to. But I ended up cutting all the dang grass. Not really. Not all of it, but
1 yard.
2 yards. Cutting 2 yards of grass and doing a bunch of stuff out for the chickens. So, Umbrella Automotive Plan D Survival. Okay, you're here, you're queer. You don't want any more bears?
Someone writing that.
Yep, that's what they wrote.
I can say you're not queer.
Well, you don't like bears? Are you scared of like bears? Kind of strange, dude.
So
I like bears.
So you don't want on there?
Yep, so far. I like bears, me, myself. Simpsons episode. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't reference it. I really don't watch much television anymore. Sorry. But glad you're here. And I do recall I watched the first couple of years of Simpsons. So, hey, Doc, what you up to? I'm trying to figure out why he doesn't like bears. Umbrella Automotive Plan D. Not sure. You don't like Smokey the Bear? But anyway, I'm good. My hair is super sexy. I've been outside cutting grass and working outside all day long. Well, Doc, you can't freaking beat it. It is really, really nice if you have a quiet day. I had to go pick up some pieces and parts. I went and got the rest of the plywood for the building. Oh, okay. Okay. You are having a quiet day indeed. And then I came back and Hooch had to go to town, run a bunch of errands, pay a bunch of bills. And I had borrowed my neighbor's truck to go get all the stuff I needed to get. And I had locked myself out. So, well, I'm a little bit late with this video, but I did a bunch of stuff out in the yard, cut a bunch of grass, did a bunch of stuff with the chickens, and clearing up a bunch of stuff. Just getting ready. We're not going to have any of the bad weather that everybody is talking about. You know, the storm. But we are still going to kind of just prepare just in case. That's about it. How's everything going with you, buddy? There she is. There's the Hooch. Look at her. Yes, sir. I have to say I was very, very happy that we did not come into. Oh, Doc Falcon said hello.
Hey, found the green one.
She said, "Hey." Oh, she found one of the glow lights and glow sticks that we had been messing with. But everything is going good. Cleaning up in the chicken house. We may be getting ready to take a couple of days off, and so we're trying to get a bunch of junk situated to where we can
Take a week off.
take some time off and do it. And so been out working in the yard, cutting grass. I got so much more junk to do. It's been a lot. It actually has. You know how you if you're trying to take the vacation, you do this and this and this and this to get set up. It is actually much warmer than it was the past few days. Today has been in the mid 90s. The past few days were in 70s and 80s. There were some mornings we woke up to cool weather and fog the last 2 days before today. So Thursday and Friday. And it was so freaking nice because you go outside and you open up the house in the morning and it was cool outside. We actually cranked the furnace up and went ahead and turned it on and burned all the dust out of it for the first time of the year. It was nice to get everything ready. So what's the wife and grandkids up there for, Doc? I'm looking forward to the day when I can take a nap in my building. That's my house. She didn't hear me. So, yes, absolutely. I understand, man. I understand completely. How often do y'all travel up, or does your family travel up to Ohio? Because it seems like y'all do it pretty regularly. And well, you're in. Okay, I know. Without saying too much, I know exactly where you are, kind of sort of where you are. But how many hours does it take you to get up there in a general sense?
Are you doing all of it short?
Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah. That's why we are living here, is because my wife's family was here. Otherwise,
Your wife don't have no family.
we would be living somewhere else, not here. You are kidding me. That much of a difference? Oh, okay. Okay. Dang. That's a drive. I get cranky when I have to drive 2 or 3 hours. She likes to stop and look. Yes, sir. I understand. And then go into those stores that have all the little G-Jaws, and they sell like beads that they sell every other place, but they have beads and they're in a different state, and the beads cost twice as much. She wants to buy the beads. Isn't that right, lady?
I don't buy beads. The ones with choke on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then she buys the beads and the stuff that are twice as much in a different
I did
state.
buy a pacifier holder that I probably could make myself.
Y'all. So if I killed her, I'd have to find somebody else. And that's just not worth the trouble.
No, because nobody would put up with you.
That's not nice. That's not nice. And she does look kind of cute. So I believe I'll keep her.
I only got a picture of one.
Let me read what you're saying. Yes, sir. Doc, I have to say she does.
Got that striped dress.
Because I'm like
Said, take that ugly romper out there and burn that piece of shit.
I'm like a big kid. So if something happened to her, I don't know how. I don't have her passwords to pay the bills, so I would be homeless. If something happens to her, I'm homeless. That's just the way it is, and I would have to. I don't know what I would do.
I'm probably gonna either
I'd live in
wear
a
the
tent.
blue
That would be it,
skirt or the
and that would be it. Yeah, pretty much. Because I have no access to my own money because she
what now, Sam?
I don't know, she pays the bills. I don't know. She tells me to quit spending when I have enough.
Not right now.
Stuff.
Just make you
She
better.
tells me when I have enough stuff.
Um,
I
the only thing is
am
everybody's
joking,
wearing long
of course. I mean, we try to do the right thing, but she takes care of the household stuff. So, and it is much better that way. That lets me,
Did you go to Target?
do my crazy stuff. So that is about it.
Target?
Trying to think what all have been going. Chickens are freaking doing crazy stuff. Oh yeah, Doc. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I have no desire to know how much we have in the account. Just tell me when to quit spending, because who doesn't need 500 rounds of 9mm in the middle of the week? So just tell me when to stop spending. And that way, we got X for this, utilities, retirement, blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. And I have no desire to be grown up, none at all. So, trying to think what else has been going on. I got all the rest of the plywood to finish up inside the tiny house in the building, and I'm going to. No, sir, it ain't. No, it ain't, boss. No, it ain't. I'll try to start putting that stuff together this evening, but we have a lot to do. I know it's a 3-day weekend, but we got so much freaking to do because we are looking at trying to get our way to go down South Alabama for a few days off. And then I got called for freaking court.
I really like the romper, but I think you'll be the odd one out with short.
How about that?
Because
Court
the guys are
duty.
wearing shorts, the babies are wearing shorts.
They sent me this brochure or this questionnaire for the court duty the first time, and they asked me to fill it out, and I was pretty blunt, and I said, "Yes, sir. I think it will."
Target, they have so much clearance,
And
like crazy.
and they asked me, Alabama, and of course it's federal, but it's there in their system. And they asked me this and this and this, and they said, "What do you think about this and this?" And I said, "I think this." And I said, "Do you have any comments that you'd like to add?" And I said, "Yes, I live out in the woods alone with my guns and my family." I said, "I'd rather not be bothered by you people." And I mailed that in. And then a week later, they sent me something else and saying, "Congratulations, you qualified." So now I have to show up Tuesday morning to be on the witness docket for a federal case. How about that? And I, and they're going to ask me all this stuff. I'm going to say I had to disarm to come into your building, and so I think very little of this proceeding. We'll see. I'm all for justice, but their justice. Yes, sir, it is. Hey, how you doing? Lady Farmer thinks big. How are you doing? Yes, I guess it is morning for you. Doing well. Just working and just doing a little bit of rambling, talking. But yes, sir, Doc, it is a federal case, and I don't know.
Tell me you have to get permission to go on vacation.
Yeah, they wanted me for 2 weeks, and I told them, I said, I've got a house reserved on the coast for a week. I said I would lose X amount non-refundable if I went, and they said, oh well, we'll just take you for a week. Doc, I doubt it very seriously, because if she was on trial, then I would have to I would suddenly commit suicide. And just before we go into all that, if something should happen, I would not have committed suicide. 4 a.m. Goodness gracious. That is early. I did see a couple of pieces and parts of your video where y'all are doing the expansion. That's really interesting as far as expanding your farm and the property. That is very interesting. Trying to look at the time, 3:25. I've got a few more minutes. I'm not going to try to keep y'all long because I know y'all got stuff to do, and it's just a couple of us. So I'm not going to bother y'all or hold y'all here too dang long. Where are you getting your seedlings from? I'm curious. Are you growing them from seeds on your property or from a nursery locally? Are you getting from like a cooperative or a group of farmers? Is that where you're getting them? Thank you. I really appreciate it. These next few videos, we're going to go into a lot more herbal stuff. And so we'll be doing a lot more plant-based stuff here. It's something I've been trying to work on. Okay, you got them from an ag nursery. Okay, cool. And then some were free. That's pretty cool. I was wondering if there were a group of farmers who got together and collaborated and pooled all their resources and did seedlings that way, and then when 1,500 of them were ready, everybody got 300 of them. I was just wondering. I am actually about to start getting some seedlings myself and start doing some planting. That's pretty good. Can't beat that. Especially, it's the government, so you paid for them ultimately through your taxes, lady farmers. So that's not too bad. That's pretty dang good. If you can get them, get them.
You ain't got to do all that because he's still sleeping. I know.
Thank you. It's kind of a work in progress. We are trying to do a bunch of stuff, getting our chickens growing, our laying hens, and they are actually taking off. It seems like they are doing very, very well, and we are struggling to keep up with them. Actually, we're getting ready to do some renovations on the property around, and but we will still have the hens, and we may have more hens because they seem to be doing very well, and we seem to have captured a market um, that other people have missed as far as I don't know. People just like the hens, and I can tell them the names of the hens when they ask about them. So it's something we're kind of working on, and something we've been chewing on as far as with every dozen eggs, we're going to do a couple of yes, absolutely, Doc. Something Hooch and I have been talking about is doing in each. Hang on, I'll show you. This is something that's sitting out here from today, and like each dozen eggs, there's room in the top of these things. Now that's kind of interesting, Doc. They're fertilized. You could hatch chicks from these, but we're going to do some 3x5 cards printed out and include recipes in each one. Snake and a big lizard. The eggs are pretty easy to sell and get a return. The chickens, not so much. I mean, you'll break even. So it's kind of a hit and miss. You have to find kind of like a niche market, and somebody who likes the hens or what type of hens you have. And we got really lucky and recovered some money from a bunch of hens that we had extra hens. We had initially like 80. How many chickens did we have, babe? 100.
Now,
Did we have?
we have like 50 now.
How many did we have?
Oh, over 100.
Yeah, we had over 100 chickens and roosters. And then we were able to pare down. We decided to keep them, Doc. I have actually made a little shelter for them, for the feeders to put them out in there. And I think that will
We'll tell them while we're cheap.
that will take care of it. Initially, we had thought about putting them back, the feeders, the bulk feeders, but there was a 20% restock fee, and
then we had to pay to have them shipped.
yeah, and then we had to pay to have them shipped. So
We wouldn't get any money back.
they were $50 each, and so it would have cost probably $30 or $40 each to send them back. So we decided to keep them, and lesson learned. Yes, sir. We did. We have him inside the chicken coop and inside kind of like a little run-in shelter. So we have been selling them alive, Lady Farmer. I am getting ready. Maybe next year I'll do some butchering. But I've been out cleaning and stirring up hay, so I kind of got a throat full of hay. But that is on the list actually to do some butchering, and I don't know if we'll be able to do it for an income or just help out people who want to buy some, and it might be a thing that we just do. Just for ourselves, or it like if you came up and said, "Hey, I'd like to buy a couple of chickens, but I don't know how to butcher them," I'd say, "Hey, hang on, just give me 10 minutes, and chop, 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 and then we have you something processed and ready to go, or pull something out of the freezer and just swap them out like that." It can. Yes, sir, Doc. It does. Lady Farmer, yes, it can if you from what I understand, you really need to get some good systems in place and set everything up. And that's kind of what we're looking to do. Is put some good systems in and then just use the systems. So I don't know. I mean, it's something we're working on. But we're at 30 minutes now. I try not to keep you guys too long. I will let you guys go. Lady Farmer, thank you. I know you had to get up at the butt crack of dawn. Thank you for coming on and taking a look, Doc Falcon. I appreciate you coming by as well. I've got to do a whole bunch of stuff before the sun goes down. But thank you guys. I really appreciate you coming by. And yeah, thank you, Doc. Cross our fingers. We're tentatively trying
We'll be trying.
to get away for a vacation.
We will be MIA for a week.
Yep. But thank you, Doc Falcon. Lady Farmer, thank you as well. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. I will post some videos probably in the next hour or so. I've got like 4 or 5 videos I'm going to start editing. And you guys be careful. Take care of your people.